You're stupid. Now perish. Die 1,000 deaths. In my way.
That is minus, bro.
Now useless. Witness the power of the Tanten engine. Oh, this is the power of the king.
How you doing, YouTube? Just Kid here, and today I want to talk about some Seth stuff, and more specifically, the V skills and which V skill I think is best suited for each character. Ryu, I think you can use V skill 1, but it's not really crazy effective. I mean, you only get Hadouken, so it's not gonna be like super big. It's just a simple fireball, nothing crazy, nothing stupid. But I think the right one is V skill 2 in this one, mainly because you can just do so much to him, and you already have fireball answers for yourself. So I think V skill 2 for Ryu is kind of the key. Same thing with Ken. I think getting Shoryuken, which you get, I believe, heavy Shoryuken from Ken, is not bad, but I think V skill 2 just, again, help makes it better, get more combo extensions, and overall, I just think that stealing Shoryuken is not crazy good. Chun-Li, she's slowly getting me to V skill 1, but I still think V skill 2 is a better option here, mainly because if you're able to whiff punish her with something like Stand Fierce or Crouch Medium Punch, you can do into V skill, hit confirm, and you get corner carry to it. But getting legs is not necessarily bad, primarily because if you're able to get those combos in and able to get close quarters with her, it's actually rewarding because it's +4, so that means you get stand light kick or stand jab, and it's not overall bad. But I still think V skill 2 is a better option, primarily because, again, corner carry with punishing is scary. There's just so much good with V skill 2. Cammy, I would say honestly it can be either or. V skill 1, you steal Spiral, which is not bad, and it's great for hit confirming certain normals, but just, you know, with punishing, simple stuff like that. V skill 2, again, is not bad because, again, you can do the same thing, but it's just which one you prefer. Birdie I think is either or as well, but I think V skill 2 would probably be better. Stealing Bullhead is not bad, but I think with punishing him and getting corner carry is really vital because he is pretty strong still in neutral despite being nerfed. So I think that's not bad to use V skill 2. V skill 1 is still viable. Most of these characters I'm gonna say either or because, again, if you guys played Seth or have played Seth or learned about Seth and you're in a chat or something, you know that stealing a certain move depending on the character is actually stupid. But V skill 2 is pretty good. Vega, I think this will primarily be V skill 2. Stealing his roll is not bad, and it's a good combo extension actually. But I do believe that V skill 2 is better, primarily because you can go. I believe you can counter his Barcelona, and you can just do so many things with it. And it can very be punishing if a random online Vega decides to say, "Hey, I'm not gonna use my brain," because, well, they have a brain, but it's the size of a peanut, and they're gonna say, "I'm a slide," and then you would punish them super hard. Bison, I think V skill 2. I don't mess around with V skill 1 enough in this matchup, but I think V skill 2 is still better, primarily because you can dodge so much, such as Devil's Reverse. What else can you dodge? You can dodge so much. Like, Devil's Reverse is probably the primary thing when dealing with V skill 2, so I think that's better. Nash, I think either or. Again, same scenario as every other person. You can just do whatever with punish, whichever one you feel. Karen's a very interesting thing because you can steal Tenko, which Tenko is really good to steal. But V skill 2 is not bad in a matchup. I think this one definitely is an either or. Because, again, you have Tenko or you have something to put in the corner. Either way, you have great corner carry. Great corner carry, great mobility, just great overall. Mika, I think V skill 2. I think Peach is kind of not really necessarily good to steal. And Mika's always mobile, so I think it's just, I don't think you need to mess with all that. Geef is either or, but either one you can steal. Honestly, because this matchup is definitely in Seth's favor, but Geef just suffers like every season. Like, every season there's always some new character that will be like, just destroy him. I don't feel bad for Geef players though. I don't. Sim, V-Skill 2. I need not say more. V-Skill 1 is worthless. You only get Yoga Flame. And you can rush him down with V-Skill 2. No set. Anyways. Nakali, I think V-Skill 2 because you can rush him down. You have greater pokes. And overall, you just mess Nakali up. Fang, I think V-Skill 1 only because of the fireballs of the zoning war. And you can set up traps. So when you steal Cloud, it's actually not that bad. And you can set up so many things, so many scenarios, and you can suck them back into the Cloud, and if they get hit, the Cloud makes them take damage, and you get it right back, which is actually crazy. Lore, I think either or works. Thunderclap's not bad to steal, but I think V-Skill 2 is not bad either. Rashid, again, either or. Eagle Spike's not bad to steal. V-Skill 2 is not bad either. Alex, I think V-Skill 2, primarily because I think you get Light Stomp. I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. Like, Alex is worthless, and then when Seth steals his move, I think it's still worthless. Guile, my mind was for sure set on V-Skill 1, but after SKZ, he won the CBT online, and I was like, oh, he's using V-Skill 2. That seems not bad, but I'm still like, I'm trying to think about it, but I think V-Skill 1 is still better, primarily because you could just deal with probably like the boom's better and all that, but I don't know. Ibuki V-Skill 2, mainly because V-Skill 1 is worthless, and moving on. Same thing with Balrog. I think stealing his tap, and it's not worth it. Colleen, I think V-Skill 2 is better. V-Skill 1 is not bad, but I think V-Skill 2 is just a bit better, you know? You get the Ice Slide, which is not bad, but I think you just rush it down a little bit more cleanly. Akuma V-Skill 2 primarily because you can get through air fireballs, you can just have great mobility, you can pressure him over him pressuring you. You know, you can be Akuma to Akuma. You can be cheap. Urian V-Skill 2 primarily because I think stealing tackle is not really that great. And you can kind of rush him down, but this is still kind of a rough matchup. So you gotta be careful what you do. Juri, you can go either or, but Seth destroys Juri in this matchup. If you're not winning Seth versus Juri, then sums up. Ed, I think, is either or. You can steal Cycloper. It's not bad. But, you know, you don't have to be brainless like an Ed player. But V-Skill 2 is not that bad for sure. Because you can rush him down, because he has very little range. Abigail, I think, is V-Skill 2 for sure. Abigail Punch is not bad to steal, but I think V-Skill 2 just overall helps in the matchup. For Manat, I think V-Skill 2? V-Skill 1 is not bad to steal, but I think V-Skill 2 is a bit better. I don't know, I haven't played much of this matchup, so I can't say for sure. Zeku, I think primarily V-Skill 2 is just better. Again, V-Skill 1, you can steal Graham, or you can steal Hazanto, depending on which one you take, but I think V-Skill 2 is just overall better. Cody, I think V-Skill 2. I think Zong's not bad to steal, but again, I think V-Skill 2 is just better. Falk, same thing. I think her stealing her, like, pool shot or whatever that is, it's not bad, but I think V-Skill 2 just her helps. Blanca V-Skill 2 because V-Skill 1 I think is worthless. Sakura's either or, again with punishing, you can steal her Tatsu, or you can just go in. G V-Skill 1, primarily because deal fireballs, you get G spin kick level 2, and your +4 off of it, if it hits, it's such a good move. And you can whip punish the G if they mess up, like they trying to poke or something. Because G's love to poke with the sword, aka crouch jab. So I think it's just better for him. Sagat's either or. Again, V-Skill 1 goes to projectiles, and Sagat's a projectile heavy character, so that's pretty much okay. But V-Skill 2 is not bad. Kage, I haven't played much V-Skill 2 with him, but I think V-Skill 1 is a bit better with this matchup. Poison V-Skill 2 because this character is super dumb. You do not need to steal her heal move or whatever it is. I think it's shocking heal. I don't know. Some nerd would correct me later on. But V-Skill 2, you can just rush her down. But it's hard. Stealing from Seth is not bad. Also, V-Skill 2 is not bad. So this is, again, it's a 5-5 matchup because it's the same character. So either one. Gil, I think V-Skill 2. Stealing these is like meh. And I think V-Skill 2 just helps. Lucia V-Skill 1. I cannot tell how many times like I've stolen the move. And then I just do her fire kick, and then I get a crazy amount of damage looking like I am cheap. Like, I'm like, bro. Honda V-Skill 2, because you steal heavy headbutt, and I don't like it. I really don't like it. But yeah, that's like all the characters. I mean, some of these characters are either or, and I think Seth is built like that. Like, you can play almost anything with Seth. I think that's what they had in mind, Seth. But yeah, that's how I feel about Seth's V skills and which character goes with which. But yeah, if you guys want to see more of these videos, make sure to, you know, subscribe, comment what you want, or comment what you think I can improve on. You know, I'm always open to constructive criticism. And yeah, make sure to tune in for the next video, guys. Peace.
Who the heck are you?
I just told you that. Listen, I'm from the future.
How dare you point at me?
You were pointing first.
Rude to point.
You're being very rude.